Welcome back to Living 808. AEPAC is an award-winning architecture and engineering firm based in Honolulu, and they now have a new president taking over the helm. Glenn Fujimoto joins us now to talk all about the company and his new position. Aloha.
Hello, good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too. And first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very exciting. Okay, so of course, AEPAC, they recently announced you as the new president. Tell us all about the company. For those that don't know, what is AEPAC?
AEPAC stands for Architectural Engineering of the Pacific. So we're basically a historical architectural firm founded by my sister, Lorraine Minatuishi, about in 2003, so over 20 years now. And we probably specialize in more historical architecture engineering.
Okay, wonderful. And so obviously they already are very established, very accomplished. What are your hopes and plans for the future?
Well, we're women-owned 8As, so the plan is really trying to expand that in terms of our branding, try to do a little bit more Department of Defense work. We also want to get more into civil engineering, facilities management, and IT.
Okay, very neat. And we're looking at some of the beautiful images. Can you talk about some of the notable projects that you guys have undertaken?
Sure. Probably the most notable is we're a prime contractor for the Lahaina wildfire. So we're actually first in there to do the cultural surveys, architectural surveys, and so we're really the tip of the spear, and we're probably most proud of that. And probably the other project we have is the downtown post office. It's right behind the King Kamehameha statue there. That's a big project for us also.
Okay, very neat. And you jumping into this role, you know, you come to the company with a very long, successful career in the banking industry. So what drew you to AEPAC, and, you know, what do you think you're going to be bringing, I guess, with a very different background than what you're now doing?
Right. So I worked at Central Pacific Bank. I've been in banking for over 40 years. So it's a big change for me, coming from a big company to a small company. What I'm hoping to bring is a really team of people to really support so we can do other work out in the Indo-Pacific, Guam, and really try to bring resources to support our line people. And before I forget, I want to do a shout out to the Army Corps of Engineers and the FEMA, because they really support us as a small business, especially in the Lahaina project we have there too.
That's so wonderful. And I feel like going from banking to now taking over all of these projects, I guess what have been some of the challenges? What have been things that you've learned, and maybe what's been exciting?
It's really exciting to go from a big business to a small business too. So I'm still working at Central Pacific Bank part-time, but I think just the speed of things with a small business in terms of how to react to changes in the marketplace has been exciting to me. And so welcome change. I worked with a lot of small business when I was in the banking, so it's kind of been a nice transition to really see how it is to run a small business now too.
Okay, and then of course you mentioned Lahaina. I think a lot of people, it's kind of all eyes on there with, you know, what's going to happen and in terms of plans. So what are you guys hoping for the future?
Well, what we hope to do is really to make sure we try and get people back in their homes and back into the business again. So I think we basically surveyed close to 1,600 homes as well as 148 businesses to make sure that the cultural and architectural was preserved and not destroyed as they did the debris cleanup. So our job is really to make sure that's cleared and preserved and actually surveyed, so the next crews can come in and do the next part, which is the clearing and rebuilding of Lahaina.
Okay, and of course, all eyes are going to be on that in the coming years. So for those that want to learn more about you, what you guys are going to be doing in the future, where do we go to learn more information?
Well, you should go to aepac.com, our website, and you can find out all the services we provide, as well as some of the new things we're going to be launching in the next few months too.
Okay. Ooh, any sneak peeks? What are some of the new launches?
I'll hold off for another time, but we have some good things coming up. Though.
All right. Well, then we're going to have you back on the show to hear more about that. But big congratulations on being announced as the president. Super
Thank you, Kelly.
You.
Good to meet you in person too.
Good to meet you in person as well. All right. And if you want to learn more information about AEPAC, of course, we'll have their website on our website at KHON2.com.